So yesterday I brought you a video about the Bradford Exchange and how they take advantage of people that are interested in collecting old coins, specifically the Morgan and Peace silver dollars that they advertise on their website as a complete collection. Now they say for many enthusiasts, putting a set of these together is nearly impossible, and they are giving you a way to do it yourself at the low price of $100 a month. Now if you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest that you watch it before you watch this one. It is linked down below. But in that video, they are clearly taking advantage of people that don't know any better when they're being sent, I should say, $30 to $40 silver coins for $100 a month. But there is a difference between that and just straight up scamming. And so what we have here today is going to blow your mind. Actually, I have two coins, and I want to show you the listings for this coin specifically on their website, and I'm going to show you why it's a complete scam and they don't even know what they're doing. And additionally, I'm going to show you something else that came in that collection yesterday that I did not reveal, but I'm going to reveal today. So let's take a look at them. Let's look at that listing as well. But before we get there, if you are new here, do me a favor. Don't forget to go down below and make sure you're subscribed. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. Let's take a look at this ad. It's going to blow you away. Now, before we actually take a look at the coin, I want to show you what we're looking at and what they're selling on the website. So take a look here. We have the 1879 error Morgan silver dollar coin with the display box, and the description shows it as a rare 1879 Morgan silver dollar stamped with error on reverse, minted at the San Francisco Mint. So I already zoomed in here and we'll take a look at what they're selling. So clearly, what you probably thought if you're in the numismatics, they're selling the 1879S reverse of 1878 in very good condition. Now, in very good condition, this coin is worth about $100 at Gray Sheet, which means at retail it's going to retail for around $120 or so. But they're selling it for $229.99 plus $9.99 shipping. Now, as I've said in other videos, the price isn't a problem. If you know what it's worth and you're still wanting to buy it from the Bradford Mint, more power to you. It's your money to spend with as you will. But when you take advantage of people, it's a big different story. So you would hope that the person buying this knows that they can probably get this coin a little bit cheaper somewhere else. But that's not the problem with what we have today. So what I want to show you is we're going to actually tab over here and take a look at what the difference is between the reverse of the 1878 and the reverse of the 1879. So the reverse of the 1878 has a flat breast, as you can see here very clearly, very flat breast. But the biggest thing is the feathers on the back of the arrow are flat lined at the top. So in other words, they're the straight same level. Whereas if you look at the reverse of a normal 79 and beyond, you can see that that arrow angles upwards, just like so. So even if you can't tell the difference between the flat breast and the rounded breast, you can just look at the arrows, which is why they're showing you that here. Look at the feathers at the back of the arrow and see that that is definitely different. So in our little display box here, we're going to open it up. And as you can see, we do have an 1879S authenticated reverse of 1878 very good Morgan silver dollar. But let's take a look at the coin. So as you can see, it is certainly around VG, maybe a little bit lower because it is actually missing the rim over here. It's actually blending into the rest of the coin. So this is probably a little bit better than a VG. It's probably like an AG or so. Flip it over to the reverse. It could be a G4, by the way. Flip it over to the reverse and take a look at what we have here. Not only is it not an S Mint, it is also not a reverse of 78. So if you take a look right here above my finger, you can see that it is definitely the angled feather at the end of the arrow and not the flat one. You can also see that it is definitely the rounded breast and not the flat one. So taking a look at the holder, it can be argued that, all right, well, maybe the holder was opened, although these holders are sealed. You know, it looks like maybe it was probably modified, right? Maybe it was just modified. It really doesn't look like it to me, but it could be argued that somebody really carefully opened this up, swapped the coin out, and then re-glued it so they could make a YouTube video and get a lot of views, right? So back on their website, we're going to F5 refresh. I just want you to see this. So we are refreshing the page. So as you can see, we are not zoomed in. We'll do it again, F5 or refresh the page. Let's take a zoom in, and I'll put a link down below. You can actually go look at this yourself until maybe they see this video and they change it. Take a look at the reverse of the one they are selling on the website. The reverse of this 1879S, supposedly reverse of 1878, is the rounded breast and angled feather at the end of the arrow. So they are literally sending you a regular 1879S, and in my case, just a regular 1879 instead of the actual 1879S reverse of 1878. So now, instead of buying a $100 to $120 coin for $230 plus shipping, you're buying a $40 coin for $230 plus shipping. So that right there is actually what I consider to be a scam, because you're not even getting what you've ordered. You're getting something completely different. But if you don't know any better, you'll think you have this in your collection. And clearly the guy that I got this coin from did. So that is one coin of the two coins that I talked about as a scam, but let's take a look at the next one. So as you can see, this actually is the VG Collector's Edition, and we'll look at the holder, by the way. I mean, this one, just like the other one, looks like it's not been tampered with. It is definitely sealed, so nothing has been switched out, nothing's been swapped. Take a look at our coin right here. So this is an 1894. Now, this coin right here, if you remember that video where I talked about the 1895 and the 1893, and I was like, you know, those are the best two coins they got. Some of you may have been wondering where the 1894 was. Well, here it is. We got an 1894 authenticated VG Collector's Edition Morgan silver dollar. Look at the reverse, and you can see it is definitely around a VG condition. So it's actually right on the grade this time. A lot of wear there on the feathers of the wings, flat breast. Let's take a look. That is an 1884. So they didn't want to send you this, by the way, would be like a $600 coin, even in VG, maybe more, for an 1894. But of course, as you can see, we have an 1884 Morgan silver dollar. So that is two coins where they didn't even send you the coin that you were supposed to get. And this person that got this collection, the 1894 for his complete Morgan and Peace dollar collection, wasn't even complete because he didn't actually have any 1894s. He had an 1884 and an 1894 holder. And why wouldn't you want to do that? You'll save a lot of money, right? So that, unlike selling coins for a little bit too high of a price and taking advantage of people that don't know any better, this is an actual scam because you are actually getting coins that you did not order instead of the coins that you did. And that right there is unacceptable, especially for someone that doesn't know any better. Clearly, the person who originally had these did not know any better until I told him. That is too bad. So stay away from websites like Bradford Exchange and other ones. It is not a good idea to buy collectible silver dollars from them. Now, as far as what else they sell, I don't know. But don't buy coins. Guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. Don't forget to go down below and make sure you are subscribed. And we'll see you next time.